following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in a thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't trust me, big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars.
Hey, ho, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got an exciting show for you guys today. Starting off, let's introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Howdy, folks. How you doing out there? You know, I just got off my horse. My horse is parked in my driveway next to my Ferrari, my Rolls Royce, my Bentley, and my airplane. You know, I'm from Texas. And we do everything big in Texas, really big in Texas.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Jimmy boy?
I'm good. So
There's a fly in the room. You gotta kill that fly. You gotta just get your lasso out there.
I hate that.
Bring it around and get that fly. Get that fly down on the floor and beat that fly.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna have a fun show today. Today we're doing something we've never done before. This is a tribute to Halloween Hotness, you guys. Halloween Hotness is an event. It takes place on October 21st in Hollywood. It's to raise money for St. Jude's. It takes place at Madame Tussauds, founded by Brian Sykoff. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And we have several.
Learn how to pronounce.
I don't know what I mean.
You
I don't
said
talk to him all the
you said you
time.
graduated third in your class. What class was
No,
that?
six.
The Howdy Doody
Six.
Clarabelle class?
Six, not third.
Six in your class.
Anyway,
I got picked out of school and I say names better than them.
okay, so anyway, you guys, so it's going to be a big fun event. It's on October 21st. It's open to the public. Anybody can go to it. Lots of celebrities, and we have a few of the celebrities coming on the show with us today. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we want to raise money. And to raise money, you guys can donate or buy tickets or just donate for the cause, and it's Halloween-hotness.com.
It's an evening of socializing. There's hundreds and hundreds of people there. And you just go from group to group and you sit with this one and you talk to that one. So if you're lonely or bored, it's a wonderful place to socialize and to network and to make new friends. And in doing so, you're also helping all those children who are ill and their parents haven't any money because their medical doesn't cover their children. These children die. So we help to have enough money to help the parents have a place to stay while the child is in St. Jude's Hospital. St. Jude does not charge children for anything. It's all free. So everything that we get and give to them goes directly to the children and their families. So it's not a ripoff like something's going on right now in our world here. In America, I mean, we have more ripping off than anything.
It's a great charity, you guys. It's a great event. Tons of people go to it. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to have some
people love it.
On.
And we do it every year.
And we're sponsoring it.
And we will do it, and we will do it every year hereafter.
So everybody, also, then we want to welcome the chat room. Hey, what's up, Cindy Lady Lake's in the chat room. B. Claudia.
Cindy Lady Lake, how you doing, Cindy Lake?
I want to thank.
Are you still standing in the lake, Cindy Lady Lake? Get into the lake, Cindy Lake.
I want to thank B. Claudia for some things that she has done for me this week. B, you're such a lifesaver, and thank you so much. I so appreciate everything.
Claudia, baby.
And Don Hinton is there. Show her your watch.
No, I'm not going to show Don my watch. I'm going to zip my pants and show something finer than my watch.
Be clean today, because this is
be clean today.
A kid's show. St. Jude's is watching.
I didn't say anything bad. Here's my watch. It's blue and yellow. Just like the shirt I'm wearing, because I always match everything. Listen, the lady, no, the other one, the German girl, what's her name?
Claudia.
B. Claudia, baby. I'm gonna pick up Brandy Girl, and you could have a picture made of me, okay?
Oh,
With
you're never
Brandy
gonna be able to
Girl,
pick her up.
so we can.
You will
put it
not be able
on
to pick her up.
I'm a strong man. Listen, I just rustled my horse this morning. I threw a 400-pound horse down and I tied his leg.
Yeah. Okay, go with the accent. Let's go. Because I don't think you're gonna
One
pick it up.
punch, one punch,
That's
and
right.
you will never know what.
No, I have a lot of stuff to do. Do you think we can pick her up for real? Do you think you can pick her up? I mean, she's
What am I, like a sissy Mary? Like
no,
you?
but she
I'm not a
doesn't like.
weakling. I'm not gonna break my
She
fingernails.
doesn't like to be picked up.
She
though.
loves it. Brandy Girl, come here.
Yeah. So you guys have probably
Brandy
never
girl.
seen Brandy. I don't know if this is
Brandy.
gonna work or not.
Only because we always do jazz astro.
Yeah.
Brandy.
Sleep.
I'm just so asleep. You could beat her up. You could hang. Brandy Girl, come up to dad.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Cindy, for sharing the link.
Scratching my legs. Brandy, come on, Brandy, come on. Come on, girl. She's got a. Now the other one came in. Look,
Come here, Astro. Anyway, because we got to keep
come
going.
here, Brandy.
But let's see if Ron can get her up here.
Oh my God, how much does she weigh? Oh my God, she
Oh my
weighs
gosh.
hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Okay, no, she doesn't weigh hundreds of pounds. All right, everybody. This is Brandy. You never get to see Brandy.
Brandy Girl.
Bring her up a little. Hang on, I'll lift her up a little bit.
She's such a fat girl, but she lets you do everything. Brandy, you need to go on a diet. You just 1 calorie.
Hey, B, see if you can get a picture of Brandy. Anyway,
Let's
there's
go.
Brandy.
One.
Brandy
Go.
and Astro. Yay! Brandy's like, what the hell's going on?
Brandy stays.
All right. Good girl, Brandy. You're a good girl. You're
She's a good girl.
Okay, I don't know if she got it enough, but
Did you get it, B? Because my
maybe
knees are
did you get it
breaking.
because his knees are breaking.
This dog is a cow. Daddy kisses. Give Daddy kisses. He
Look
loves
at
you.
look at the screen one more time because we got to go to our next thing. All right, everybody. There's Brandy and Astro, and they're excited about Hollywood Hotness too. Yay! All right.
She'll stay in my arms forever. She doesn't care.
So you guys,
Oh my God, Brandy.
do a quick commercial. We want to thank everybody for tuning into the show. You can hear the show on SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Prime. There's a bunch of other spaces too. And we're going to bring on our first guest in a second. But first, we're going to play a little video, and then we'll introduce
So
him.
before that, I have to announce again, I do not do cocaine. I have desert dust again today in my
It's a real
nose,
thing.
and my nose is running, so I'm going to be doing all on the show. So it's not because I did coke. I want to clear that up. It's called desert
It's
dust.
a real thing, you guys. There's 9,000 people have it in the desert right
That's
now.
right.
It affects your
And they
sinuses.
just opened up the Desert Dust Institute Technology Hospital, where you go and you get treated. So now I think I'm going to go. My daughter Leslie also is suffering from desert dust.
Okay.
Terrible.
So here's what we're gonna do, you guys. This is the Halloween Hotness BJ Mezek video to promote Halloween Hotness. So take it away, one, and then when it comes back, we'll be on the line with BJ Mezek.
Howdy, friends. BJ Mezek here to talk to you about Halloween Hotness benefiting St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Now, what is Halloween Hotness? Well, it's a red carpet celebrity event celebrating St. Jude's. What is St. Jude's? Well, let me have our friend Danny Thomas tell you about St. Jude's.
Hello, I'm Danny Thomas. Many years ago, I made a fantastic promise to build a shrine. And the shrine is going to be a hospital for children of all races and creeds, and free. I need your help. I can't do it alone.
Halloween Hotness benefiting St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. That's October 21st, 2023. Go to Halloween-hotness.com. Halloween-hotness.com. Get your tickets. If you can't make it, it's not a big deal. Make a donation. You're saving a child's life. Thank you.
Saddle up, everybody. Halloween
That
Hotness
was
is
so
coming.
good. Oh, you look so cute in that. Nobody knows that you're really a monster killer.
Yeah.
You're a serial killer. You look so innocent and so.
So we're gonna bring him on.
Where are you?
Let's
Bring
bring
on,
on BJ.
bring BJ the serial killer.
Hey, BJ! Yay! Oh, BJ, your mic's like got a little thing on it. See if you're on.
Yeah, your mic's off.
There we
There
go.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm
That
not
was
sure
very-
about the serial killer part, but they are still looking for Captain Crunch out in the backyard.
You did a good job. That was very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
Very nice. Like I said, nobody would ever know you're a serial killer. No one, right, Astro?
Hey, so we want to welcome Twyla just joined us in the chat room. Hey, Twyla, nice to see
Twilight.
you. Do you know Twyla Miles? BJ, say hi to Twyla.
Hi, Twyla. How are you?
There you go.
Twilight, twiddle dee dee.
So anyway, so BJ's on, you guys. BJ's gonna kind of like be our assistant on this show today because he like asked all these people to come on. We have some fun people coming on.
Actually, he's co-starring.
He's co-starring. That's right. He's co-starring, and so we're happy to have him. And make sure we say hello to your beautiful wife because we think she's fabulous. And
She, you know what?
what?
Everything I say, you.
I would have said it anyway. I said it when I talked to him the other day.
What if I said I hate her? Bitch.
No.
Would you then say you
Keep
hate
it
her?
clean. It's
I
St.
kept it
Jude's.
clean. Bitch is a dog. The word bastard is another word. That's
So how do you pronounce Brian's last name?
I pronounce it Sickoff.
Sickoff. Okay. See, I said Psychoff, so I'm wrong. Sickoff.
And you graduated 60 in your class.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. Use your phone. You didn't use your phone. Anyway, you guys,
Yeah.
we want to
No,
Mute.
wait, I wonder what idiot is calling me on Wednesday,
One.
knowing that I'm on the air. But some moron is calling me. You believe that?
That's
Whoever
funny.
it is, I'm not answering or returning a call either.
All right, so you guys, let's talk real quick about Hollywood Hotness. I want to say, here's the sponsors of Hollywood Hotness. Obviously, the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell is a sponsor. BJ's totally involved, and he has a company called Mesic Films, and they're a sponsor. We also have After Hours Cinema, Fear Flicks, The Emerald Forest, Heinz Productions, Wicked Monkey Pictures, Roger the Wild Child Show, who's also a friend of ours, and Dream Machine International Film Festival. And we'll mention that again later on, but we want everybody to get some publicity and thank everybody. And I think The Emerald Forest looks like an incredibly great movie, and everybody in it's been on our show.
And there's one more. There's one more main sponsor.
Okay.
Rhinestone. What is she calling it? I have it here. It's Rhinestone. Rhinestone Films, I think.
Okay, I took everything off the website. I didn't see that one. Okay, my bad, everybody. So Rhinestone.
We didn't get it up there yet. Yeah. Rhinestone Films. There it is. Yeah. Sherry Davis.
There you
Okay.
go. Rhinestone Cowboy. Ron in his hat. We don't even have. We can't find our good cowboy hats yet. We have to start putting them all together. But it's nice that you wore the same, almost the same. Is that your Tommy Knockers outfit?
This is my Tommy Knockers outfit. Yes. I mean, complete with being cut up with fighting Tommy Knockers. Yeah.
And you guys, to give the Mahal Brothers a plug, Tommy Knockers is on Tubi. You guys,
Yay!
BJ. and
Oh my
Richard.
gosh. Yeah. Tommy Knockers, Death Count, a lot of our stuff. Bermuda Islands on Tubi right now. I guess jumping a little ahead, Bloodthirst, which is a Mahal film that I'm also in, which is actually my first project with them, is premiering Friday night, the 20th, before Halloween Hotness. So if you're going to be in LA for the weekend to come to Halloween Hotness, come on over to the event or to the premiere as well. And it's not a Struck Studio. I just checked that an hour and a half ago because Lionsgate is putting it out, not on the Struck Studio list. So we're okay to talk about it.
There you go. I love
Good.
it.
We're going to be in for the weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna go on Friday, Saturday, so that we don't have to drive back and forth.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, we'll be there.
And so you guys,
Okay.
and also,
Do you think we really care if you're there?
yeah,
You had to make it important, like you'll be there. Who are you anyway? Have we ever met? I mean, who are you? I think maybe I met with you once on a date. You got fresh and I left.
yeah.
I don't remember.
So I want to mention that Alyssa Dowling's coming on later,
Yeah,
and she is,
everybody, he's a dear friend of ours, and I know who he is. And he's so lucky because he's married to one of the most beautiful, sweetest women in the world.
Thank you.
and Alyssa Dowling is coming on the show later, you guys. And when she comes on the show, she is also in Bloodthirst.
Yes,
That's a
she's
movie.
a
we're-
lead.
We're going to see, yes. And Alyssa and Ron are going to be on a movie that I'm working on also that we're putting together now. So they'll be working.
I'm going to
together.
play Alyssa's mother.
Yes.
Well, I could play something, I guess, but nobody called me or asked me. So
No, I'm not. I'm playing Melissa.
Now,
Alyssa's father.
now we're gonna bring on Gigi, you guys, because she's here and her name is Gigi. We're bringing her on now.
Farscape fans.
Gigi, how are you?
Good. I'm just trying to get my light organized for you. There's a little bit of.
Do we know?
No, we don't know.
I thought,
No, we don't know. Her. So everybody, this is Gigi Edgley is how we pronounce it, right?
Yes, that's it. It's Gigi Edgley, but in America, everyone pretty much calls me Gigi. So I'll take it.
Okay, so Gigi, you guys. So have you ever met BJ before?
I don't know whether we've met in person, have we?
Not in person, no. We were introduced virtually by Lisa Hines.
Yes, and
Okay.
We
So,
met.
I'll introduce us then.
you look familiar to me.
That's because she's on 100 million every freaking.
No. Listen, I can differentiate. I know when I know them from the screen
Have you been at any Hollywood Hotness
and in
before?
person.
Yeah. So I have joined the event. I believe this is my third or fourth time, and I love Brian. I love, it's at such an awesome location as well. And one thing that I was talking about last time. Oh, this is my little girl. Her name's Sky. Hi.
I want to tell you something. First, let me introduce you, everybody. Okay, so I'm Jimmy Starr, and this is Ron Russell. And Jimmy Starr
She remembers me.
No, she doesn't know us.
I was the gorgeous, magnificent, breathtaking Egyptian last year at the Hollywood.
Yeah.
Everybody was down at my feet praising my magnificence, screaming how gorgeous I was and how sexy I was. Crowds were around me. I mean, so everybody was there. Even Donald Trump was there throwing flowers at me.
I want to actually say, first of all, you guys can follow Gigi. She's the Gigi Edgley on Instagram, and her daughter is on her Instagram. And you're on Twitch too, right? You guys sing on Twitch.
She
We're
got more
everywhere.
people.
We're on Twitch. This is Polly. She's everywhere as well. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere really.
That's my
And-
dog.
And I
The bed.
this is
Now,
my
you
life.
have-
Welcome to Single Mom.
Hey, I love it.
You have 2 children. Do you have a husband?
No, she just said, "Welcome to Single Mom Life."
Oh,
Remember-
that's
Remember when you had to go
That's
into
what I said. So I was a single dad. I mean, I was a divorced father who raised 2 daughters alone. It ain't easy. And you got 2 daughters. Oh my Lord! Let me tell you. I read a book
This is
about, well, she's got the genes. Why can't I have them? Because they cost $250.
You'll get them eventually.
Yo, you'll get them eventually.
Right, exactly. You're gonna, not my kids. No. But Daddy, Leslie has them. Yes, but Leslie's 14. You're only 7. My daughter years ago had gold spandex pants. And my dear little one, she was about 4 or 5, called them, Daddy, Leslie's wearing hooker pants.
She took that out. That's okay.
What's wrong with you? I think you're insane. You need to have help.
it's
What's wrong with
Halloween.
hooker pants?
So,
What do we
so
do?
how old are your children?
So Sky, and I have been acting in the in entertainment industry since the age of 12, and Sky is my little girl, and Finn is her friend, so she's a neighbor that hangs out all the time. So, but if you think, like, a lot of my work is from sci-fi, based in the realm of the sci-fi community as well. So Sky's middle name is Walker, so it's first name Sky, middle name Walker, and then I have this crazy dog called Fizzgig, because I'm obsessed with the Dark Crystal as well. So all about the acting community, all about helping each other, all about using everything that we have created together to help bring the community together to support amazing causes like St. Jude's. I've done Brian's event 3 or 4 times now, and it's always a very magical night. It's always very special. And it's fun because you get to hang out with us mob who are fun and silly and ridiculous, and get to just chill out and play with all the we get to even play with all the wax figures.
We get to see all the ones. We took pictures with all of them.
Wait a minute,
Big photo shoots, ridiculous photo shoots with them. But it's a great night.
I'm busting at the seams because I have got to get this question answered. What made you decide to be a single mom?
Oh, it was in the stars, I guess. It was fate. I was in a very amazing relationship for about 8 years, and then life just happened. And it's always about looking at the positive, because that's the only option, right? And we came through the pandemic, we came through that craziness, and we co-parented under the same house for 3 years, which was very intense, but we did it as amicably as possible. And now we're in 2 separate households, and we go 50-50, and I get to do my Comic Cons and my work productions, and I also write and I direct, and we're working on 2 graphic novels at the moment with First Comics.
Let's get back to the kids. We don't care about your career. We don't care about your career. People really don't. Our show is about humanity, people. People want to know, why is this beautiful blonde girl having 2 children?
No, she only has 1 child. The other one is a neighbor's child.
Okay.
Ron doesn't always hear well.
Don't get smart. Is that daughter your daughter? You had that daughter.
Yes.
Absolutely. No, but Ron, you got to understand, my career is my passion. My family is my passion. I have to feed my daughter and look after my daughter. That's why I do. Going on about my thing, I'm talking about our productions and how excited I am by them.
I'm in the business 64 years. I call that passion.
Yeah.
My children come before anything. Both my daughters, because I believe all the love you give them, they give you back when you're old.
That's
I see a lot of my friends that have children.
Ask her how old you think she was.
I'm 83 years old. Let's not play with that. No, seriously. I see friends of mine that have children that don't even see them. They don't even like their parents. And I said, why? And then I think back at all the years of growing up with these people. They were not good parents. But I find that single parents are by far the best parents there are. There are no parents really better than single parents, because we have to be mother and father. It's double duty, double time. And I know you're going to do a great job with them. So the career is good. I know you need to feed your kids. But your kid is priority to all in the world. That daughter of yours is heavenly.
Of course. Of course.
That's how
Which I love. Wait, no, I love the fact that you called her Skywalker. We're actually making a movie with Mark Hamill, after things settle down soon. And you're not just known in the sci-fi community. You're like the star of the sci-fi community. And you're from Australia, right?
I am. I'm from Down Under, which is another fun, interesting thing that goes into everything, because she's my only family here. You know what I mean? So we're going back to Christmas.
Let's meet her. What's her name?
Sky.
Hi, Sky.
Sky. You are a beautiful little
You sing
girl,
so
Sky.
cute on Twitch. I saw you on Instagram this morning. I don't know how long ago that was, a couple days ago, and that you were going to be on Twitch. And I loved watching you sing. I thought that was so cute.
And Sky, you grow up to be a famous movie star like your mother? Or are you going to grow up to be more famous than your mother?
We'll see. I just wanted to be happy, especially with all the craziness that we've all been through. We need to focus on the positive signs and the positive lessons that we've got out of these last crazy 3 years. It's always about working together to help each other, and building our family and building our community, which is why, going back to my Comic-Con, family, it is a true family. These amazing creators around us, we need to use it to focus on the love and light as opposed to the other stuff, And
Absolutely.
Brian's been so good.
I couldn't respect or like you more than knowing that you wanted this child and had this child, and you're raising this child. Because to me, there is nothing on the planet greater than your children. Because they're everything that we always wanted to be. And they just are a gift. And that's why we're here for St. Jude, because we want to help all those children that unfortunately may not have parents that have the funds to care for them. So my hat goes off to you, my dear. And how many more kids are you going to have? Let's go. More.
I would love it. Keep it coming. I'm up for it. I want
Actually, bring BJ into this, because BJ has...
2 is better. 1 is difficult to raise. 2 is a lot better because they beat each other up and you make believe you didn't see it.
BJ's got a beautiful... I don't know how many kids you have. I've met your daughter, who's absolutely stunning. So, BJ, join in the conversation. How many children do you have?
We have the 3.
Wow.
Kia, who you met, who is absolutely stunning. Yes, she is.
Yes, stunning.
Looks just like her mother.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We have the oldest. Trenton has a birthday 2 days, turning 23 today.
Oh my gosh.
Now
Happy birthday.
tell us about
Wait.
tell us about all the other children
Yeah,
you have
because
all over
it's
the
Trenton,
world.
it's
All over
Well,
the world.
I used to do a lot of
Very
do a lot of work with unwed mothers, just kind of helping them get their start.
He's coming to Palm
Me?
Springs. He's going
Put
to
on. No.
turned into a very different event.
Yes.
My wife hates that joke, and she is just giving me the stink eye right now.
Yeah. Come on. Have her come on and say hi. Tell her to come in, jump in and say hi.
Honey, Jimmy and Ron want you to come on camera.
I should have said, oh, she has no makeup. Her hair's not done. Too bad. I don't have makeup on my
She
head.
said you're right. She has no makeup on, and she's not going to.
I don't have any makeup on either. So tell her to come on.
So,
So,
Joy,
pretty blondie. Take off those filters. Let me get a look at you.
yes, beautiful.
You. No, not your daughter. You.
Well, I got to get the kids some paper to draw. I'll be right back.
Come on. She's coming back.
I love when our show does this.
I love live shows, man. Right?
It's a different level. When we have humanity.
I don't know if we're allowed to say what because she's part of the union. We probably can't mention her shows, right? That
No.
she's on.
Not
Probably
if
not. It's all Truck Studios, and I that was my big question: is what if the show is no longer on? The movie came out X amount of years ago, and then
No, it doesn't matter. We had somebody who made shows. So you guys, because of the strike, we can't mention all the stuff that Gigi's on. But all you have to do is Google her.
Totally can, because none of my stuff is SAG. So fine. So Farscape wasn't because I was because I'm obviously originally from Australia. So I work with the Media Entertainment and Arts Alliance. So when I did Farscape, that was when I was 23, and that wasn't a SAG production for me. And then the majority of my work has been leading ladies for television series and feature films in Australia, and none of that SAG. And then we had Jim Henson's Creature Shop Challenge.
Farscape is such a huge show, and I have to be honest. I've always known who you are, but I never really watched the show. But this week I was like Googling it and watching clips and watching your clips and everything. What an amazing show. It's something I would love because I love sci-fi. I just don't know why that somehow missed me in my whole thing. And another thing that we love, I know you were in an episode of, was Feud. And that's his generation, and he loves, Betty. Who was that? It was Betty Davis and Joan. What's the other? Feud, that TV show? No, that TV show Feud about the two feuding stars.
Oh, yeah. With Susan Sarandon.
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking
But
about? We can't even talk about that because we're giving it publicity. We cannot. We cannot.
But
Well,
the
We can't talk about Betty Davis and Joan Crawford because of the movie. Because it's on Netflix, you can see it.
Okay.
And you know what, folks, don't watch it because it really, if you go to click on it, your TV blows up.
I love the fact that you do all that and that you go to all the conventions and that you meet all the fans. And you guys should follow her. I don't know if I said it once, but follow the Gigi Edgley on. It's at the Gigi Edgley on Instagram because she posts great stuff and also lets her know when you're going to all the different conventions and stuff that she's like going to.
Well, there's something that's really magical about Farscape is that it's still making people, like I've been traveling literally around the world for 25 years next year. That's how long ago it was. And it's still bringing people together. Like I'll still rock up to towns almost every single weekend and there'll be lines around the corner to come and say hello. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful because I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the love and support of all the people that watched along the way. So there's not many other, with the Australian work and everything, you do a lot of cops and robbers and doctors and lawyers and, the girl next door, but there's not a lot of sci-fi that I did back there. So it introduced me to the whole fan side of life and it's a whole new world. And I'm so grateful to be part of that family now. And from the Comic Cons, then if I'm in between work, I'll approach someone that's on the circuit and say, hey, let's make a music video. Hey, let's do a short film. Hey, let's work on a new series and stuff. So we keep helping each other out one way or another.
I Googled you and I saw that because I didn't know you're also a singer. You have this cool music video. I forgot the name of the song because I didn't write it down because I was just sitting down Googling you to see what came up since we don't know each other. And what was the name of the song?
there's one called Kisses, and I shot it all underwater because it was in the pandemic and we weren't allowed to touch each other. And I went, well, can't catch COVID underwater, I don't think so. And I'm all about body painting and I'm all about performance art. I don't want to be a blonde singing, in front of a camera on a microphone. I want to show you my blood, sweat, and tears and my heart and soul have gone into my production. So it's a proper journey. So I trained up for 3 months before. Underwater in the pool. My little girl was wearing floaties and I'd pop her up the top and I'd practice my breathing and practice the routine and everything. And then we shot it over 2 days, and that was I directed it and edited it and did all that fun stuff as well. So that you can watch online. And then the next one that I did was all aerial silk. So I trained myself up for 3 months for aerial silks, which is a ridiculous idea. I don't advise it, especially after you've had a baby and come out of quarantine with a quarantine gut. It's not pretty. Very dangerous, but I love that I gave it a try.
I noticed that Alyssa joined us, but she's not supposed to actually be here yet.
Well, what happened to BJ?
BJ's there.
I know, but I want him to control who's coming on.
No, he doesn't control it. We do.
So what's he there for? Just to be handsome?
Yeah.
Look hot for Halloween.
Can't find you handy. Find you handy.
So you guys, we're raising money for St. Jude's. You can meet.
Yeah.
BJ will be there. BJ will be there. We'll be there. There's tons of stores.
And BJ said if you go to the Halloween event and you give $50 donation, he will give you a kiss.
Whoa! Where do we find that ticket?
You guys said that. Let me just. I only wrote down some of the people that are going to be you guys, but some of the celebrity guests. First of all, they're giving a Lifetime Achievement Award to David Keith. If you guys know, I'm a big They Live fan. It was a great movie, They Live. He was in Armageddon, The Thing, Platoon, The Quick and the Dead. Then we're going to have Jeremy Sumpter's there, Christina Loken, Barbara Crampton, which we have a little video from her, Dee Dee Pfeiffer, Lou Temple, who's been on the show a million times, Adrian Wilkinson's been on the show a million times,
Adrian Wilkinson.
Christina Cleve from Halloween, Greg Evigan he's BJ and the Bear, right?
BJ and the Bear, yeah.
Wilcox has been on the show. Jennifer Elise Klotz is Jan Brady. She's been on the show. Tracy Coco, who's been on the show.
I love Tracy.
More, huh?
I love Tracy. She rocks.
Yes, she rocks. She's actually coming on next week for another film that we're promoting next week. So
I'm dying to be in a space movie. I have never, and it's the only thing that I want to do before I die. I want to be I want to play Flash Gordon's grandmother. Because I'm old, 82. So why can't I be Flash Gordon's great grandfather? Would even be better. Flash Gordon.
We actually had Flash Gordon on the show and we had a great time. So
I want that so bad.
You guys go to Halloween hyphen. What do you call that? A dash? A hyphen? What do you call that? A hyphen, right? Halloween hyphen.
Graduated sixth in his class.
I can't help it. I went to university. Anyway, it's HalloweenHotness.com, you guys.
Excuse me.
You can donate. If you can't come, you can still donate money. They'll take anything that you can give. We're trying to raise, I believe we're trying to raise $30,000 this year, which is a lot more. Last year, I think we raised around $18,000. This year, we're trying to raise $30,000. It's a lot more money. We need everybody's support.
And I need to say something. You're so fast to go to Starbucks, wait online in your car, get coffee that may not be brewed correctly, eat a croissant that's stale, and spend $30 for 2 people. But you won't give $30 to help children. Let me tell you something about life. I've lived and learned. What you do, you get back. Don't think for 1 minute you get away with anything. You will pay dues. You do bad, you get bad. And if you do good and you help children, guess what? Luck is going to come to you. I swear to you, trust me and believe me. I never do bad to anybody. I don't believe in negative. I don't believe in bad. And guess what? I got Jimmy. Oh, well, I could have had BJ if he was gay, but he's not.
She doesn't know us, so she might not even know. We're married.
We're married.
I didn't know that. You guys don't tell me anything.
Jimmy's gay. We're married.
Oh, you guys got a chance. Dang.
Actually, we're one of the first podcasts to do it. We've been on the air for 16 years. They didn't even have a name for it when we started. Back in the day, we've been on the same station, W4CY, ever since. And about 2 months ago, we broke 1.1 billion streams.
Wow.
We're the number one. Yay. That's why everybody that loves us and watches us every Wednesday, do it for me. Listen, I have a better idea. We have 5 million people that watch us every week all over the world. If everyone gave $1, we'd have $5 million
Yeah, think about
to
it.
give. Think about it. Everybody out there, even if we'll take yen, we'll take sou, we'll take anything. Euros, we'll take whatever currency you've got. But if everybody watching this show gives us $1 buys not even bubble gum. You can't even buy a stick of gum for $1.
GT, do me a favor.
Everybody send St. Jude $1 for us. We could
But make
make,
sure you do it through HollywoodHotness.com because we
Right.
want to make sure that the
We
credit
could-
is
we
going
could
to
have-
that.
we could have $5 million to give to these children and to their parents who have nowhere to live because they go to St. Jude. They come from other states,
Places.
so they can't stay in a hotel. St. Jude gives them housing. It's a wonderful organization. Danny Thomas outdid himself, and Marla also. I wish she would come on. We have to invite Marla Thomas on to help us talk up St. Jude. But I guess she's kind of old now. Marla's my age, and you never know what
Gigi,
shade
do-
people are in.
Do me a favor real quick, Gigi. First of all, just say hi to Twyla. Twyla's in the chat room. She says she loved you on the first game. She's a producer and a friend of ours who we're working on some projects, but she loves
And Twyla.
Twyla.
I know Twyla well. Name our baby after me if it's a boy.
Hey, listen, boys, I love you, and I'll see you there. I'm gonna go look
Where
at
are you going? Where are you
That's why
going?
we're bringing people in at different times.
Thank
Gigi,
you.
we can't wait to meet you. Thank you so
I,
much.
I want pictures with you in person. Okay.
Hey, Gigi, before you go,
Yes.
I've got a little challenge for you. So, something that we've got that's not really been announced yet. Charlene Tilton from Dallas TV series, big star in the 80s. She is allowing us to auction off a personal greeting. Thank you for donations. I'm going to challenge you and put you on the spot live. Can we get one or two from you?
Of course, that's a given. You know that, BJ.
Awesome. Thank you.
I missed it. With my iced tea, though. My iced tea.
I left it in the kitchen with you anyway. Gigi, thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Party.
Hey, Alyssa's here, but she's not supposed to be here yet. Let's just bring her in and see if she can come back later. Otherwise, we'll just let her stay on with us.
I have to say it again.
Hey, Alyssa, hey!
There's Alyssa.
Wait,
Hi, honey.
One and
Wait,
only.
Say it again.
telling me I'm early for once?
Yeah, you were supposed to be come on at 20, and it's only at 4:20 your time, not 3:20 your time.
Oh, our time. Okay, I got it. Okay, well, I mean, I can come back. Here.
If you want, you can just hang out with us otherwise, but you can hang out with us.
Whatever you want.
And do a little song.
So you guys, we want to welcome the fabulous, wonderful
Get down tonight.
Alyssa Dowling to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Hello, how are you? And so happy to see you. We can't wait for COVID and the strike and everything. We have a few events, but we're going to see you at Halloween Hotness, right?
Yeah, I'm super excited about it, you guys. I can't wait to see everybody, and it's a great event, and I'm so excited. I haven't gotten my costume down yet. I have to be honest about that. I'm still working that out, but everything else is like I'm super.
It's Western. It's Western.
Yeah, Western themed. I know.
You know what they suggested?
I thought it's
You can't be cowboys and Indians.
much.
You can't be cowboys and Indians because
Yeah,
Indians
that's
are
what
not.
I'm thinking, and I'm like, well,
You can't be an Indian. You have to be
Ralph, I have this beautiful headdress that I've always wanted to wear, and I'm
Indian.
like, yeah, go that route, but I'm not sure if I haven't decided yet.
I think the woke people will have a strong.
I don't worry about being politically correct because I'm just not good.
Darn, yeah, I was like,
Me too.
I mean, I would go as an Indian.
So hold on, Alyssa, do you know BJ? You know BJ, right? I know you do.
On a few together. In fact, Alyssa was also in Tommy Knockers with me. She gave us a cameo, a great one. You've got to look for her. I won't tell you where she's at.
I'm playing
In fact,
I'm
we just,
playing the bag.
it's, not quite a year that Amber Road came out, or earlier this year, Amber Road came out, which is a real, that's a psycho thriller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alyssa, you and I want a movie together. I play your father.
I know. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited about that one.
And I'm a very strict father.
That happened.
No lipstick, no nail polish,
Okay.
perfume, no push-up bras, no nothing exposed. You got to wear turtlenecks, no makeup, hair pulled back in a bun, and if necessary, a gold tooth. So you look like you got off the boat from Naples.
He's certainly not very glamorous for that kid.
No, just to fill everybody in. Alyssa and Ron are going to be in a film. It's a Dave Bailey film. It's called Ingrata. Twyla is in the chat room, and she's one of the producers on it. And it's going to be awesome.
And I read the script, and I love Dave Bailey. He's a dear friend of ours. But aside from that, I said, Dave, you wrote a hell of a script.
Yes,
It is. I don't want to give it away, but it is so interesting. Don't go to see this movie if you want blood splashing all over, morons running around going, ugh. It's not a stupid film. It's a wonderful film. A story. It's
No spoilers. Dave's in the chat room. He's like, don't say anything.
no, but it's
No spoilers.
a thriller. It's a thriller horror movie. Hitchcock, and I can't explain it.
Hey, Dave's in the chat room. Everybody say hi to Dave in the chat room. Dave and
I
Twyla.
love your script.
We're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it.
Dave knows. I love that script.
Also, you guys, Alyssa and also in the film. Oh my God,
Happy
Bloodthirst. That's gonna be up the next.
Right.
You have to go to both.
We forgot to mention, I think,
No, don't mention because you're not right. You know nothing about the film. Everything's been changed.
who I'm thinking play my other
Yeah,
daughter.
you know none of those people will be in it. You don't know what people will be in
Oh, I thought my other one
No.
was my daughter.
No.
Okay.
it. You don't want to.
You know, this is the history of Hollywood. Don't you love it when they pull this shit?
There's
I go,
Steve.
Hey,
Hey,
nice to see you. Because he's got that blue screen background. Hi, nice to see you. His daughter, not his wife.
I know it's his daughter, but she's in pieces.
Nice to see you
She's like
again.
a puzzle.
Right.
No, come, honey, come close. Tell her to come close to the camera. So
And Gato is in the chat room too, you guys. Gato Station, another great filmmaker. We just saw his movie. He was on a couple weeks ago. So hey, a lot of people coming. So again, we want to say first of all, you can follow Alyssa on Instagram, you guys. She's at Alyssa Dowling. Some of the great things you've seen her in. She's somebody that's going to get Bloodthirst, obviously. Crime Hotel too, just because I love to talk about it.
where
Rootwood.
is she?
Girl, yeah, she was in Crime Hotel too.
What is she playing?
Who are you in Crime Hotel too?
Any scenes together?
No, she's like in the. Oh, she's
Okay.
weird.
Also,
Bing.
we didn't do
There it is. Hey,
in Clown Motel too. Where were you?
was I in Clown Motel?
Two.
Yeah,
Is that
it's
what
Crime
you're
Hotel too.
I did that
no,
one.
she
No,
wasn't. Actually, she's not in it. Dave just wrote she's not in it, which is IMDb. That's IMDb.
I was in that movie, and I would have remembered if you were. No. I
Girl
was-
on the third floor, you guys. Night of the Tommy Knockers, Amber Road, which I heard it's great, and BJ was just talking about Amber Road. Bridge of the Doomed, We New Beginnings, 16 Bits, all kinds of great things. And she's gonna be coming in for Night of the for Bloodthirst and for Halloween Hotness, you guys. And we want to tell everybody one more time, you can go to Halloween-hotness.com, make a donation if you can't come. But if you want to meet your favorite celebrities, come and buy a ticket. I think it's really like $35, right, BJ?
35.
You can scan the QR code on the screen, you guys. I think it's $35 a ticket. To
And
get
none
in.
of the celebrities are charging if you want to photo with them.
That's right. You can
They'll
come
all
meet Alyssa.
graciously take a photo with you, so you can have a picture. Well, she's a big deal.
She's
It's
a big
something
deal.
where we're challenging all of our guests, and we appreciate.
Wait, let me talk it.
What are you, president, director?
Yeah.
He is basically on your hands.
Let her finish talking.
Shut your ass and sit on your fucking hand.
Go, BJ. Say what you're saying.
Two things. In addition to Alyssa's long list of credits, one of my favorites, and if you want to hear that songbird sing, Three Bears Christmas, look it up. I think it's on Tubi or one of those. Oh my God. It's awesome. It's totally for the kids. It's great.
It's
But one of my favorites is automation. You did a great job. I
Oh,
love
we love
We
automation.
know automation.
We love
And I see Gatto's in here too. So good
Yeah.
job on that.
He's in there. Yes, Scotto's in the chat room.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, it's nice. Alyssa and I can look like father and daughter.
yes.
I can very convincing, except I may become your mother in the movie.
I'm with that too.
And then I'll be prettier than you. It won't work. And I'm going to have bigger tits than you.
The right push-up bra, we're good.
We also want to give a shout out because everybody knows your husband, so we say hi to Eddie and your daughter is everywhere. So we want to give a shout out to everybody.
Says hi, everybody.
I love it. So real quick, we're gonna play a real quick thing from Barbara Crampton, real quick, and then we're gonna bring on Cynthia Rothrock. So everybody, hang on. Please play the one that says Halloween Hotness, Barbara Crampton, and we'll be right back, everybody.
Hello all, I'm Barbara Crampton. There's something coming up for Halloween, and it's at Madame Tussauds, and I think you don't want to miss it. It's to benefit St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It's called Halloween Hotness, Saddle Up, which benefits St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. I'll be there along with about 50 other celebrity guests. There'll be interactive attractions, a silent auction, maybe a little bubbly, and some really cool wax figures. I think you should come. I'm going to be there. Hope to see you.
All right, everybody. So it's HalloweenHotness.com. Now we're going to add Cynthia Rothrock to our conversation and move everybody around on the screen. Let's see how we do. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing?
Hi, Cynthia.
Cynthia, can you hear us?
It's in here.
No, she doesn't have a microphone on.
Turn your mic on.
Can you hear us? Working on it.
Like, oh, you hit the button. Read lips.
Look in the chat room. You are muted. You are muted. Can you hear us? Let's see. One, what can we do?
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yay! Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I don't know if you remember me, but I actually spoke to you and Don Wilson at the Samira's Oscar party. We had this last year for the whenever the last Oscar party was. I don't even remember when that was. When I met you there twice, but we're happy to have Jimmy Star. This is Ron Russell, Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. We also have BJ Mezek. I think you know BJ probably.
Yes.
We've not met face to face. No.
Okay, not met face to
I
face.
think I know you too, Brian.
But we
Yes.
will.
Yeah.
And this is Alyssa Dowling. She's also a phenomenal actress. So say hi to Cynthia. And you guys, let me brag for Cynthia. Cynthia is like the badassest, like martial art, probably the biggest martial artist female in the history of movies. She's fabulous. She makes all kinds of movies with Don Wilson, who's Don the Dragon Wilson. She's awesome, and she's a big supporter of Brian Sykoff and a big supporter of Hollywood Hotness. So hello and welcome to the show. Chat room full of people. If you could just say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody. Hi.
There you go. So where are you now? I see you traveling all over the place.
Actually, I am in Palm Springs right now. Going through a detox program.
The weather is magnificent today. What a
Yes,
beautiful-
it is. I just got back. Actually, I just got back from Africa, and then from there, the next day I had to fly to San Francisco, and then the next day I came down here. So it's been a little
Beware of
hectic.
the desert dust. You know what
Huh?
desert dust is?
What's that?
Desert dust.
She said, beware of the desert dust. It's something that's in the dust and it gets in your sinuses, and a lot of people, it's a new thing, and a lot of people are getting it. Ron's got it from being out in the dust from the wind. It's so windy here.
Oh, I don't know. I just got here yesterday, so I haven't experienced it yet.
I know. Dust carries a bacteria, and the bacteria grows up in your nasal passages. And that's why I had to announce I don't do coke. I never did. But people think I do because on my show I'm doing, all I'm doing is sniffing like a cokehead because the water just out. So if you're performing
Wow.
anywhere like tonight, I would suggest you wear a little mask because
Okay. Well, I'm here to get rid of all that. So I have
Oh,
no-
yeah, okay.
yeah, because Desert Dust is on the rise.
So how many years have you been going to Hollywood Hondas? Because I see pictures of you and Brian on social media all the time, which, by the way, you guys can follow Cynthia. She's official Cynthia on Instagram. How long have you been going to Hollywood?
Oh gosh, I think I've been going maybe almost since Brian started it. Maybe like about 2 years later. I can't even remember how long it is, but it's been a long time. And I always try to make an effort to be in town during that time so I don't miss it.
I also saw you have a film you just crowdfunded for, a new indie film, Black something.
Black Creek.
Yes.
What's that? Yes. I'm excited about that. After doing 70 movies, I finally decided to do my own movie. It's called Black Creek, and the great thing about it, the money's been raised through crowd fundraising, and we have been the second most action-funded picture in the history of Kickstarter. So I'm very proud and excited, very thankful to all the fans out there who supported this film and really wants to see it. And we have the biggest cast of action stars in it. And I think it kind of actually gave Brian the idea to do a Western theme because it's a Western martial art film, something very unique with a female gunslinger lead. Me.
I love it. So I have a question.
Engineer, what is that clucking I keep hearing?
That's just people moving, and people are moving.
Who has a lavalier on their jewelry? Does anybody have a lavalier mic?
No, they're just talking.
Alyssa.
No, she doesn't. That's her necklace.
Look at that cleavage. Oh my God.
So wait.
Alyssa, shame.
Yeah.
Turtleneck.
So I have a question just in general, since a lot of the people that are coming on today we know really well, but we don't know you all that well. But I've seen all your movies, and I've always been a big martial arts. Actually, Best of the Best is my favorite of all films of all time.
Have you trained?
Wait. I want to ask a question.
You haven't shut up since you
That's okay. I want to
We're married.
This is my show.
We're married.
This is my time.
No, it's not your time. And you know what?
How did you decide, wake up one day and say, gee, I think I'm going to become like the biggest, female martial artist movie star in the world?
My question's better.
Okay, well, that's mine. You can ask yours next.
Well, it really kind of happened by accident. I think somehow, sometimes we're here destined to find our life path and our road, and it just came to me. I wasn't planning on being in movies. I didn't have any aspirations. I was a martial art competitor. I was a 5-time undefeated world champion, and we heard that they were auditioning a role for a man. They were looking for the next Bruce Lee. Hong Kong company was. So I went down to audition. And the director said, I want to go with Cynthia. I want a girl instead of a guy. So that was my first film was in Hong Kong with Michelle Yeoh. And I thought it was called Yes, Madam. I thought it was just going to be a one-time thing. And I was so excited to think, oh, my God, I might even be on a movie poster. I never thought it was going to. Yeah, that's what was in my head is I might have someday I can tell my kids I was on a movie poster. And the first movie, it was such a big success. I got a contract with Golden Harvest right away. I lived in Hong Kong for a couple of years. And then since that day, I've never stopped filming. I've shot 4 films this year. And it's just, I'm really blessed to do it because I feel not only do I love doing the martial art movies, but I feel it helps bring a lot of people into the martial arts to learn self-defense, which I am a big advocate that everybody should learn how to, know how to defend themselves.
I like
that would have been my question was, who do we know that you've trained? Because I know Sarah French needed to be trained for a movie she was in. Did you train Sarah French?
No, I didn't. I've trained hundreds and hundreds or thousands of students. Some of the people, Ronnie Lott, who used to be on the 49ers, when the girls were doing Charlie's Angels, I worked with them for their TV series. But mostly I don't train a lot of stars. I just, I've had martial arts schools on the East Coast and the West Coast, and pretty much a lot of students have learned from
Well, they wanted me to play the life story of Bruce Lee, but I was too tall.
Well, maybe you could play him older.
I could play his great grandfather.
Do you ever watch Cobra Kai? Do you watch Cobra Kai?
Absolutely. I love it. I love Cobra Kai.
That's our buddy, Sean
Sean
Payton.
Payton's in the last season. He was in it at least.
And he does all that stuff.
So
Good.
BJ, since you haven't really met Cynthia Rothrock personally, like, go ahead and ask a question. We'll leave the floor up to you to ask. And Alyssa, you can get to next, so you can wait and see how it goes. Go, BJ.
Well, I don't know that I have an actual question other than a thank you for being involved in Halloween Hotness for so many years. This is number 9, actually. And,
Yep.
Brian picked this thing up and really ran with it. And excuse me, what a lot of people don't know, one, Brian's from Brooklyn, New York. There, Ron.
Me too. Yoo-hoo!
Exactly. You know, what a lot of people don't know about Brian is this is a personal issue. It hits home. A family member was the reason he got started or got going on St. Jude's as well. But the main thing people don't know is 8 years running, Brian has been out of pocket for all of the expenses for Halloween Hotness.
Well, you know what?
Every dime, every penny brought in goes directly to it, but he's out of pocket. So this year we're doing things just a little bit differently. Our main sponsors are Heinz Productions. We've got Wicked Monkey. Is it Films?
Pictures.
Wicked Monkey Films. Pictures, rather. Rhinestone Films, and then my company as well, Mesic Films. So we're fronting all of the expenses. So everything is going to St. Jude's, which is the big push. You see the QR code over here. You can click on that right now. I just tried it with my phone, and it worked just fine. Cynthia, before you came on, we had Gigi Edgley on as well, and I'm going to pose the same challenge to you that she's doing, that Charlene Tilton, you've probably worked with Charlene on Dallas at some point, or at least met her at some point, a personal thank you video for donors. You know, we're kind of auctioning that off. You know, we can probably do it through the website as well. I say probably because nobody's really thought about it. So you can email us and say, hey, I'm donating X amount, and we'll tally it up and go from there. And you can give us as many videos as you want to be a personal shout out. It's up to you. And I'm going to, you don't have to if you don't want to, wink, wink, but and I know you're supporting us.
She didn't answer him yet.
I know that.
Absolutely, yeah, of course. We're always there. Last year when Brian was looking for the location at Madame Tussauds, we actually did a video there, a very funny video. But I think the great thing is the location is so good. It's so much fun. Everybody, you know, not only is it, like you said, the best cause, you know, and you're so right, like Brian so many times has to put out of his own pocket willingly, and it was so successful last year. This year's going to be more successful. It's just I can't even say how fun this event is, you know, to see everybody in their costumes. I mean, to have the interaction with everything there. It really is one heck of a good time. And if you want any kind of Halloween experience, you know, this is the one you should go to. So I definitely will do that video and post it on all my social media for everybody to come.
Thank you. That's awesome. And Don's going to be there as well. I don't know if you knew that or not. We just got that word. Don Wilson's going to show up. Or at least
yeah, and Don is he's also in Black Creek, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll try to get as many cast members that I can that's coming.
I have a very nice story I'd like to share with the world, if you may, without being interrupted by my director, who's my husband, not my director. But anyway, my sister developed rheumatic fever when she was a very young girl back in 1944. We didn't have St. Jude. So my sister, we lived in Brooklyn, Red Hook. My sister was taken to a hospital on Long Island called St. John's or St. Joseph's. And my sister had to stay with the nuns in their little hospital for 2 years without seeing my parents while she stayed in bed to get over her rheumatic fever. What it did to my sister, the damage is not to be believed. It took her a lifetime to forgive my parents for not being there for her every day. And I explained to my sister, Anita, they couldn't. They had to work. It was Brooklyn. They didn't have a car. You had to go by subway, bus, railroad. I mean, it was an impossibility. So St. Jude is wonderful because it brings parents and children to the same place. And that child will never grow up thinking like my sister did with, why weren't my parents there every day to love me? So St. Jude, God bless you. And I think you're wonderful.
Yes. I love it. All right, Alyssa, your turn. Which your mic is, you have to
By the
unmute
way, my
yourself.
sister's 90 years old and kicked rheumatic fever.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I do have a question for Cynthia. I'm pretty sure we have an actor in common because I remember back in the MySpace days, I saw you on his page a lot. Did you ever work with David Carradine?
Yes, I have. I did a movie called Martial Law, and I also did a film with him in Spain that he brought me on. He was actually, he became one of my good friends. We used to travel a lot together to Comic Cons and things like that. And one of my family members actually used to work with him as an assistant in some of those autograph shows. So yeah, a very good friend of David's too.
I thought so. I remember that. Yeah, I worked with him on one of his last films. I played his wife, and he was just such a cool dude. So awesome. Such a
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I like love it. So you guys can follow everybody here. BJ is on Instagram. His Instagram is at BJ Mesick. Cynthia has a long one. It's at official Cynthia Rothrock. Alyssa is at Alyssa Dowling. And if you wanted Gigi, she's the Gigi Edge that we've been on before. And I'm Jimmy Starr, and he's Ron Russell's show, I think, on it. Actually, this is Jimmy Starr. I'm this Jimmy Starr.
I think of Ron Russell saying,
Yeah. So you guys, Halloween Hotness, you can donate on the QR code. If you also saw the promos we put out in social media that have everybody who's coming on the show today in them, there's also a QR code on that you can do, scanned, and it'll take you to
I'm not religious, and I don't know anything about the Bible. But I know that somewhere in the Bible it says if you give one, you receive two. And that's my feelings. So if you give $1, you're going to get back two folks. And I think, is that in the Bible somewhere?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Either way you give, you help people, it comes back to you guys. We feel that way with people and with dogs. We rescue dogs. We feel
Rescue dogs.
you rescue dogs. Wonderful things happen.
We forget, all of us right here now, we forget who we are. Oh, we're struggling actors and actresses. Oh, we're always looking for work. Oh, we didn't do a good job. Or, oh, we did a great job. All that baloney that we go through. You know the crap we have to deal with. Hello, dog. Let's do lunch. That bullshit. We go through all of that. And we really forget that there is some family in a hospital crying because their child made their We forget that there are so many people on this planet who not are in the public eye. They're not doing what we're doing right now. They don't have the joy of being famous and having a lot of money and living well. They're struggling. So, God, have some heart. Give some money. $1, folks. That's all we want. $1.
From all 5 million.
$1. We have 5 million people watching our show every week. $1, folks.
Well, Danny Thomas has said more than once, I would rather have $1 from a million people than $1 million from one person.
Yeah,
Going back to what you were saying about being a struggling actor, that's how St. Jude's got started. Danny Thomas had not made it. He wasn't anybody in the industry at that point. And he prayed to St. Jude, who was the patron saint of hopeless causes. And he said, if you can guide me and send me where I want to be, I will give it back to you tenfold. Shortly thereafter, he got his first radio show, and then he started getting television. Of course, Father Knows Best, which became the Danny Thomas Show. And unfortunately, a lot of people today have no idea who Danny Thomas was other than St. Jude. Well, then in the 50s, when his career was going and really picking up, and he was a big star, he used his star power. He and his wife went on the road and started raising money for St. Jude. And then it became in 1962, they opened it in Memphis, Tennessee. Why Memphis, Tennessee? His bishop in Chicago, who was the Archbishop of Chicago at the time, was from Tennessee. encouraged him, said, you know what, let's do this. Let's build this hospital, which I think cost $6 million in 1962, which, good God, what that would be today. So, and as an homage to the bishop, it was, I'm sorry, I've got it here. I had it, Bishop Stritch. There we go. As an homage, they opened it in Memphis, Tennessee. And oh my God, I mean, it has just taken off. It's $1.5 billion a year is what it takes to run this hospital. Because as Ron said, no one pays for anything. Families pay for nothing. The children, of course, pay for nothing. The hotels, all of that is covered by St. Jude's, which is us. You, me, everybody out there. So everybody watching, if you've got that many viewers, absolutely. $1. A little more would be. But
yeah. So, and also, I want to make something for those of you who are a little older, like me, and you remember that girl, that wonderful comedy show. Well, Marla Thomas is Danny Thomas's daughter, and she took over when Dad got older and couldn't do too much. And she and her husband, Phil Donahue, the talk show host, Phil Donahue, ran around making St. Jude even bigger than it was. So we have a lot of great people from our industry, you know, that are doing this. So it's kind of like Hollywood. Enough already with the baloney. Think of other people. Stop thinking of yourself, actors. It's not all about you all the time.
And if you guys buy tickets, you can come and meet all these fabulous actors. Again, we said the list. Let me just
get pictures with them without paying.
Let me just give us
all day with you. Absolutely. I'm nobody, but I'll still take a picture with you.
Oh, I'm somebody. I want big pictures. It's the pictures got that small, not me. Remember Norma Desmond said that?
Again, you guys, the celebrity guests are going to be doing a Lifetime Achievement Award for David Keith. Some of the actors that'll be there, Christina Loken, Barbara Crampton, obviously Cynthia Rothrock, Alyssa Dowling, B.J. Mezek, Jeremy Sumter, Barbara Crampton, Dee Dee Pfeiffer, Lou Temple, Lisa Wilcox, Jennifer Lee Cox, Tracy Coco, Greg Evigan. I also know James Duvall and Don Wilson now were added up there. James Duvall's been on the show a bunch of times. Adrian Wilkinson. There's many, many more, you guys. I just picked out the ones that you probably know without having to look them up because everybody knows who they are. And Keith David. Oh, I said we're doing it. Yeah, Keith David will be there, and he's also getting an award. Thanks, BJ. And
wait, we're forgetting one thing important. If you go to this museum, you have to pay an admission, okay? And you get to see the wax dolls for 2 seconds. If you go to Halloween Hotness, you are with the dolls, with the statues, with all your favorite wax figure people.
And they're fabulous.
And you could take pictures with them, and you could spend the whole, like Angelina, I got 1 million pictures with her. I have real ones with her too, but I have fake ones. So I got a kick out of it. Now I wanted to send Angie one of the pictures of the two of us together and say, do you remember us taking this picture? Just to bust the chops. Of course, she'll say, Ron, no, I don't, because it wasn't her, it was Mr. Wax. But it looks just like her. I mean, I fool people. No, seriously. I show that picture. I say, oh, yeah, this is Angie and I. They go, oh, yeah, she looks great. That's how good these wax dolls are. They are so authentic. So go. Get next to Marilyn Monroe. What fun is that, to have a picture with Marilyn Monroe?
And for Cynthia, I just want to say congrats, Cynthia, because number one, I love the fact that you're so friendly because I've seen you at 2 Oscar parties and everybody's always, you're always mobbed by everybody because you've accomplished so many
things. That smiles.
But I also want to say I was really good friends with Corey Heyman, so I love Fast Getaway. And you guys, just to brag a little, No Retreat, No Surrender, also phenomenal. But China O'Brien, Martial Law, Angela Fury, Fast Getaway. There's a couple of them. Tiger Claws, Lady Dragon, Rage and Honor, Eye for an Eye, Sworn to Justice, Sci Fighter, and Death Fighter. So she's been, and that's just a few, you guys. And she's gonna have a new movie coming out.
None of these movies are on anywhere where you could see them.
Don't worry about it. So what?
You could watch most of them on Amazon Prime. A lot of them are. There's like about 50 of them on there.
He's just worried about anybody getting in trouble for mentioning movies because of the strike.
After the strike is over, folks, then you can watch these movies if you want. They'll be on everything.
And you have Black Rock. What's it called? The new movie, Black Rock?
Black Creek.
Black Creek. Okay, and have you shot it yet? I know you raised.
We haven't. We're shooting it. We're shooting it in Arizona in October. And those of you, we still have the campaign going on Indiegogo. It's blackcreekmovie.com. If anyone wants to check it out, you can read all about the movie, who's in the cast, and we have some great incentives. So it'll be up for about maybe 2 more weeks, and then we're going to close it. But yeah, we're in a full pre-production mood right now.
Congratulations. We want to thank you for coming on and promoting it. We can't wait to see you at St. Jude's.
Yes.
And we'll see you. So we'll see you in, I guess it's only a month away. So we'll see you in a month. Thank you so much.
Sure, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
I want to be
Thank you. Go ahead, Halloween hotness.
on my Facebook page. Yeah, I just got a notification that Red River won Best Script,
Oh, that was from 2 years ago. Yes.
but they
Yeah.
posted it that it was one of the best
The
scripts.
Burbank Film Festival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Alyssa, you can come back. No, I didn't want Alyssa to go, but we're gonna bring on Mike. So let's bring Mike in.
There she is.
Mike Ferguson, also known as Hero.
What's up, man?
I want to just real quick. BJ, thanks so much for bringing Cynthia and Gigi on, because I literally, when Cynthia got on, like 50 podcasters sent me messages saying, "How the hell did you get Cynthia Rothrock?" I was like, I said I'd like to take the credit, but actually BJ Mezek got it for me.
Hey, you know what? Highest donation will get you a thank you video from Cynthia Rothrock.
That's right. There you go. So
I'm going to pose this question because Mike Ferguson's here now, and he's a patriotic kind of dude. What is the greatest nation in the world?
United States of America, sir.
Donation. Donation.
Donation. Okay, hey, donation. Thanks
Right there.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is an opportunity for everybody to come mingle with people they've seen in the movie, Cynthia Rothrock. Hell, even me. I've got a crazy busy schedule. I do everything from saving sick cats to helping YouTubers. Hell, I've got a gig after this with somebody. But here's the thing, man, is that none of this is possible without kids, us growing up through something. And where your money's going is to kids, man. Is to kids' healthcare and their families. So you get to go out and hang out with all the narcissists, because damn y'all if you ain't. And because but at the end of the day, none of this matters, man. None of it matters. The movies and all the shit. Look, all I'm doing now with movies and TV and YouTube and fucking billboards and is the shit I fucking looked up to as a kid. I'm covered in tattoos from movies, man. Movies that I looked up to as a kid. And that's what's so important, man, is giving these people, these children a shot. It takes a cup of coffee from fucking Starbucks. That's all it costs. If everybody decided not to drink a Starbucks today or a Monster, I don't know why Monster hasn't pitched in any money to this event. They haven't sponsored me, and I'm pretty pissed about that. Monster, you should definitely donate right now to this. But anyway, if we didn't drink that for a day, what I'm asking is everybody in Hollywood, don't drink a Starbucks. Don't drink a Monster. Donate that friggin' money to the kids to give them a shot.
Well, wait, now, listen, Big Mouth, get over here. Come close, close up. If you are so hot and sexy, and since all the women go crazy over you, how about we say, ladies, for a $50 donation, he will give you a kiss.
Oh no! I here's the thing. I'll give him a real nice hug. I'll give him a real
He will
nice
stroke you like a kitty cat.
I've got somebody, so I don't. Yeah, I can't.
No, I don't want you to get laid.
I'm a very traditional guy. I'm a very traditional guy. Listen, if you donate $50, I will sit and have a drink with you.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I will sit, take time out.
Might be in pretty squad by the end of the night.
I said it before. I used to MC a lot of events, and so people would buy me drinks. It just got really interesting towards the end.
We want that $50. I don't give a shit what you sell.
Look,
Let's
what I'm
go
saying is
ahead.
that donate $50 and have a drink with Mike Ferguson. He's
We
awesome.
want to say hello to your significant other because we met her at an event a long time ago because there's no events that
And,
we've been
and
going
you
to.
know what?
So yes.
You know what? You're so lucky to have her. You must have drugged her. You had to drug her every day to stay with you.
Look, she's got a PhD. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's got a PhD. She's way smarter than me. She teaches classes at Harvard, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
How do you,
you know what I'm saying?
how
Yeah,
you got,
I'm stoked. I'm
never
stoked.
know how you got her. But listen, I want to commend you on one thing.
Yeah.
For everybody out there to hear. He's doing health food. I'm so happy he's eating healthy.
Here's the thing. If you're going to do any damn thing in your life, you have to have some type of discipline. In everything, look, I eat as healthy as I can. And I cook everything. I don't eat out. I make sure I get my water in. Look, I am 51 years old. And mental health and physical health go hand in hand. And if you're happy physically and you're happy mentally, that shows, and that's positivity that radiates out to everything you touch.
Absolutely. It's called positive energy.
It's positive energy. It's positive energy. And in order to do any of that, you've got to let go of your own bull crap. And that you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. This ain't it's not us against them. It's everybody together in this short experience, beautiful thing we call life.
Are you eating red meat and stuff, or just
yes, I do eat red meat. That's a leftover from I used to travel to all the fitness events. I was sponsored by 5% Nutrition, and I ran. I was part of the 5. So I went to Olympia, all that crap, and it's a leftover from the old bodybuilding days. It's not as healthy. I eat a lot more vegetables. I eat a lot of quinoa, thanks to my girlfriend. But I eat a lot, and but energy in, energy out. I do 30 minutes a day on the treadmill because heart healthy.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's really, I make sure that I get enough rest before something. I do something. I lock down in my place before I film or do anything, and just really mind, body. I'm able to lock everything out from the world and just literally focus on what I'm doing, and it's just blessings on blessings.
Right. So now, the word you're going to send, because you have a lot of young kids that just think you're the best thing in the world since ice cream quiet.
I had no idea my fan base.
Silence.
Silence. He's not done. Let him finish.
I said to talk long. I forgot.
You better run. You better run when I see you. You better head for the hills. I'm gonna catch
Finish.
you.
Go.
So you're telling the young kids who admire you so much, do not do drugs. Eat healthy, and you could be just like this guy.
Oh, I mean, they could be just like the best person, the version of themselves. Don't be like me. Be like the best person, version of yourself. If I had to do all that, I would have made some different decisions. But now that I know what I do now is be the best person you can be and treat everybody with respect. And it really takes you the farthest you can in life. And instead of buying a coffee, go donate $5, $7 for that. Or if you want to have a drink with Mike Ferguson, donate $50.
There you go.
Good.
So, Mike, real quick, in the chat, say hi to the chat room, and then say hi to Dawn in the chat room because she was so excited you were coming back on the show. So
hey, Dawn. Hey, who else am I saying hi to?
Dawn, and then it can be a blanket for everybody else.
Listen, I'm going to say hi to everybody and thank you for tuning in right now. I love each and every one of you. Even when I get down and depressed, when your comments, your thumbs up, your likes, they make me feel better, and I appreciate you.
And we tell it like it is. This show doesn't do any bullshit. I let the other shows do the phony shit. You know, I love you, darling. Let's do lunch. I could vomit from those people. But we're real. You know, I'm from Brooklyn, Italian from Brooklyn. You don't get any better than me because the best people came from Brooklyn.
That's
like Brian is the guy that ran.
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Florida.
Yeah.
You got to listen. Only select people come from Brooklyn, New York. And Brian, who's throwing this shindig, this Halloween Hotness, is also from Brooklyn. So wait. That's why he has a Brooklyn heart. And everybody out there, have a Brooklyn heart. So which means we help each other.
BJ, you got to ask Mike then the question that you asked everybody else.
Oh yeah. So gonna put you on the spot. I'm kind of asking, but it's more rhetorical than anything else. So if people donate X amount, undetermined, $250, whatever, to get a personal shout out video from Mike Ferguson thanking them. Now we're not going to do 100 of them, because I don't want to put you through that. But Charlene Tilton is doing up to 3 for us.
Yeah, I'll match her. I'll match. Listen.
And Alyssa's going to do one, so now Mike's going to do one too.
I'll match it.
Cynthia. Yes, there you go. He'll match it. So you got it on there. That's real.
And if you get $50, you can have my body.
What?
With Mike on the kiss, I can't give a kiss. I love my.
I can't. He's got. Yeah, I know his. The whole kissing thing. Like, it's cool if it's for a movie. I don't even know that. I haven't really got it yet. I'm sorry.
I can't even, not that I can't, but I won't even do it in a movie because for the same reason. In fact, this get up from Tommy Knockers, Jessica Morris and I, we had a scene in the cave where we were supposed to come in and kiss. And Angela Cole was our cue for the gun to go off for us to react to it. And she never did it. So here's Jess and I coming in and like, is she going to do it? Is she going to do it? I finally did the John Wayne move where I just dipped the hat so you couldn't see me in the camera.
No, you just
the whole time Angela ha 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 ha. 12 feet away was my wife. The one day she was on set was that day. I'm like, how am I going to explain that this did not happen for the rest of the film?
I love it. So have you? Go ahead.
Here's the thing with acting, though. I mean,
What do you think?
you got to decide how far do you want to go with this. I mean, literally, look, a role is a role. It's not me. When I'm playing a terrible rapist or something like that, I'm not that person, but I have to be for that on the day and whatever to the wherever we discuss within parameters and what works best for the film and the scene.
I totally get that, but
yeah.
I will.
Yeah, look, man, I go 1,000% in. We've worked together.
Oh yeah.
Well,
as a matter of fact, bringing up Amber Road again, all 3 of us are in Amber Road. You want to see Mike Ferguson as an FBI agent?
Yeah.
Amber.
We need to see Amber Road. So that's what I wanted to say. So Alyssa has worked. So Alyssa, you've worked with both of them, but you're like blocked again. Juan might have done that. Juan, unblock her for a minute. Juan, or you? I don't know why the microphone is blocked on you. There we go. Okay.
I want to know what he's hanging from. That's in his review. What's that black thing you're hanging from?
Say that again.
That's Mike. What's the black thing you keep hanging?
Mikey, you. What's the black? You're hanging from something as you speak to us.
Oh, it's. I live in a studio right in the middle of Hollywood, so literally Halloween Hot, just a mile down the street. So buying a drink for me, I can just walk home. So, but this is my loft. This is my bunk bed, as my friends call it.
Oh, so you're hanging from your bed.
So listen, you've worked with both of them.
Yes.
Yeah. How many times have you worked with Mike Ferguson?
Geez, I don't know. How many times? I know for sure on Amber Road. I don't know that we worked together before that, did we?
I think we've had some other credits. Didn't you do it was a vampire movie. We've done some other stuff because I was just looking through my IMDb the other day and I was looking at connections.
Yeah. I'm sure. We never worked on set at the same time. So
no, not yet. Not
well,
yet.
I was offered a part to work with Mike to play his twin brother, but I'm so busy to turn the role.
Which, by the way, I want to give you props because
the identical twin.
Because I just want to give you props because that movie, The Flood, I really enjoyed it. And that's a Brandon Slagle film, you guys, Stephanie Penn and her husband. And that was a fucking really great movie. And I didn't see Black Mass yet, but congrats on that one too, because I know it premiered at Cannes.
Yeah, it's kicking ass right now. Stephanie Penn did a hell of a job. I was honored to be any part of that. And she's just a great person, and they're both just great people, great filmmakers.
And I'm a big fan of Casper Man. Do you believe it or not? Like that's like somebody I would fan out about just because because I love Starship Troopers, and you got to work with Casper Van Dien. So that's. Have you guys worked with Casper Van Dien? Either one of you two? Alyssa has. BJ, have you?
I have not yet. No.
Okay. Well.
No.
So Alyssa,
He's awesome. He's such a nice. He's really good to have on set. He's all positive energy and making everybody laugh and caring
Yeah.
about actors. We worked
Yeah.
on Dangerous Game. That was the film.
Yeah. I worked with him, Justin Lee. Yeah.
I love it. All right, so you guys.
Now, wait a minute. BJ, you have a movie company? I thought you
Yes,
did.
he does.
Production company. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, production.
When we had dinner, you were doing something with the tram.
That's a real job.
Yeah, that's the real job. I do the inspections on the Palm Springs on the cable.
Now, so you're a producer. You make movies?
I mean, we've been to all those Mahal Brothers movies are his movies.
No way.
Yeah,
A few of them. Yeah.
a lot of them.
And you never hired.
And
You never hired
he
me.
works through.
You never hired me. No wonder your movies suck.
Hey, we just got an interesting review calling me the pathetic FBI agent. I'm going to sign those DVDs from now on. The pathetic FBI agent.
I want you to know. I want all of you smug little asses to know that as soon as the strike is over, I am playing the father to a very important movie star in a feature film, not a crappy little $2 movie that goes God knows where. A movie that goes to theaters. I'm going to be a star. Barbara Streisand is going to beg to work with me.
Listen, congratulations to you, but movies at any size matter. And
Yeah, you're right.
size matter.
I was being funny. Mikey, you know me.
I'm from Boston. You're from Brooklyn. It's what it is.
I can't wait to be in Joe Kelly's Clown Motel 93.
So actually, too, Mike, I want to give some props because he's got a bunch of films he just did. You guys, Alien Storm, which is a Mahal Brothers film too. BJ, are you in Alien Storm?
I'm in that as well. Yeah.
Alyssa, are you in Alien Storm?
No, I don't think so. No.
No, she's not in Alien Storm. Okay, we have. What I'm really looking forward to is Camp Pleasant Lake. I think that's going to be a great one. And then
Look, can I say something?
Yes.
Camp Pleasant Lake, Bonnie Aarons is my mother from The Nun 2 that just came out.
Yes.
And Andrew Divock from Wishmaster is my father. And Robert Lasardo is my brother. Follow my journey.
Today is Robert Lasardo's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday,
Happy
Robert.
birthday, Robert. I love you.
We should go back to that. Tell everybody, we're trying to raise money for Halloween Hotness, you guys. Please buy tickets to come. You can go to Halloween-hotness.com. We're mixing all this other stuff in, but we want to not lose the message. You can go and meet all of these people you see on the screen, plus many more.
Not only that, folks, the most important thing, you want to be a movie star for a night? 1 hour, you could be a movie star. You know how? You can go on the red carpet and be photographed like we do, like morons. You have to stand there. Look important on the red carpet. And then if you're lucky enough, Getty may take a picture of you. And if you're in a Getty picture on a red carpet, boy, oh boy, that $35 was so well earned. So come, go on the red carpet. Be a movie star for a day. Know the thrill of what it is to be famous and important, such as I.
You guys, the day before Halloween Hotness, on the 20th of October, the Mahal Brothers are doing the premiere for their film Bloodthirst. You're not in that one, right, Hero? You're not in that one. You're not, but Alyssa.
No.
Okay.
I wasn't in there. I was pretty pissed about that. They cast me. That was a while ago, though.
Yes, a long time ago. You guys, Robert Lasardo, Tara Reid, Costas Mandalore, Robert Lasardo, BJ Mezek, Eileen Dietz, Alyssa Downing, Shara French, and a bunch of other people. Those are the people I actually
Great cast.
Which I gotta love it. So let's ask.
Sarah French is in a terrific movie. I want to plug it.
She's a great actress, and she's really got a good run right now. Great person. She works hard.
Sarah French is like my daughter. You can't sell me about Sarah.
I just want to let the viewers know because
they all love her because she's gone so many times.
I'm crazy about
what
Sarah.
movie, though?
Sarah is the most honest, down-to-earth, North American girl. She comes from up in the woods somewhere. I don't know where the frick from, but up in the snowy woods.
Ohio or something.
She was raised on a
Actually,
farm.
wait.
You know, you can't get those kind of people to be liars and creeps. They're honest people. Sarah French, gorgeous girl, built like a brick shit house, but the sweetest girl in the world. Anyway, I want to go back to what I was going to say.
Okay.
My good buddy Marcel Waltz put out the movie that is got to be seen. Disgusting.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, right?
That's correct.
It's very,
It's a wrap.
it's very disgusting.
That's a
I had to turn away while I was watching it because the guts, the blood, the cutting, the stabbing, the exploding, the eyeballs, you're going to love it.
He's a brilliant director, and it's a feast for the eyes. It's fucking
Well,
like he
you know,
really is a
Robin
brilliant
is
director.
amazing in it. It's great.
Marcel Waltz did another film called Blind, which is my favorite horror movie ever. I love Blind, and I love Marcel. That whole gang is Joe Netter. They're all the sweetie pies. Good people.
I love it all. So you guys, again, it's first of all, Mike, you're not on Instagram anymore, are you? Because I couldn't find an Instagram for you.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Mike Ferguson 71. Same thing I've always been.
I couldn't find it. So you
I
got
got 25,000 followers.
he's Mike Ferguson 71.
Maybe 26. I don't know.
Yeah, and if you're looking for me, I'm Ron Russell, the Magnificent.
Yeah.
Mike
25,000 followers.
I'm 51 years old.
Oh, I like you. She's so pretty and she smiles over. And you laugh at my stupid jokes.
That's why I can't find it. Okay, so let's go back. Alyssa, unmute Alyssa, you guys. Let's talk with Alyssa a little bit. Let her join into the conversation. So, all right. So now, you guys, we have Alyssa. Bro, where's everybody actually from? Like, I'm from Florida. He's from Brooklyn. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like rich people. Okay. PJ, where are you from?
I was born and raised in Seattle, Washington.
Okay, Mike, where are you? Where are you born and raised?
Mike Ferguson, Boston, Massachusetts, the home of Slapshot and Wrecking Crew, and Blood for Blood.
Well, I don't know what Blood for Blood is. That a movie, Blood for Blood?
It's all hardcore bands, man.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
came from, was the hardcore scene.
Okay.
I'm an old hardcore kid.
I don't listen to the hardcore music just because, in general, like I'm more of a Backstreet Boys.
Potato.
Yes, which I think is fun. So let's ask. This is something I like to always ask the
I'm
actors.
having a good time. Are you all having a good time?
Yeah, man. I'm going to Halloween Hotness.
I'm loving this show. It's not even. I feel like I'm partying with people and friends. I love this show. I don't like him.
Yeah, that's nice.
My husband.
I remember in 2020. Do you guys remember that Oscar part, the Sue Wong thing we did?
Yep.
So who?
Sue Wong. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
What's a Sue Wong?
Well, go ahead. Tell us about that party.
It was
a good one night. There was Joe Kelly was there. Church was there. You guys were there. I think I sat with you guys, Sadie Katz, and her husband.
The whole Motley crew.
Yeah. It was a great party right before everything stopped.
And
that was the night we met Devaney Pinn, actually, because I never met her.
Let me tell you, Susie did it.
Yeah, we all kind of converged at that moment, and there were like Shaolin monks there, like straight out of Wu-Tang stuff, and they had a fashion show with rap. It was insane. It was like old Hollywood.
The food was excellent. The other party we went to it was horrible. So I love Sue Wong.
They had an open bar. What are you talking about?
An open bar.
Yeah, listen, people paid $700 to be there.
Yep.
And you all
unless you knew me.
Wait, and
have a drink with me.
And Jimmy got everybody in.
I got everybody in. All the celebrities.
I love you.
It was that night.
I took pictures with people's animals. I don't think you guys remember that. Like there were some crazy looking dogs, and all the people gravitated toward me. So they gave me drinks and they held their dogs. It was amazing.
It was Wednesday night that Sue Wong and I bonded as very dear friends. And for everyone out there that think we're enemies, we are not.
No.
We just fight a lot because she's wrong.
Oh my gosh! Is that the pot called the kettle black?
But
pot called kettle black.
Chinese, you can't be wrong because Chinese people are never wrong.
Oh,
you know?
no.
You
Oh,
can't win with China. You cannot win with them. They will twist it, turn it, and do it. So, but I have no dislike for Sue Wong.
Anyway, listen. But anyway, listen. For the price of a cup of coffee, these people could donate right now, and it just gives you 1 billion karma points. Listen, or they could come $35, come and hang out
with all these people,
with all the stars, and get to hang out and just wander through the wax museum.
Absolutely, you
Look
guys.
at all the fun that we're having right now. Could you imagine 1,000 of us?
Yeah.
It's got to be able to pee yourself.
Yeah.
You know, wear Pampers.
Look, I'm gonna be shirtless. I'm gonna be shirtless. You know, guys, almost every year I go shirtless.
I'm going to be pantless. I'm not wearing pants. I just hope we don't trip on it.
Even if you're shirtless, though, you're so tattooed, it looks like an outfit.
Yeah, it looks like it's interesting. It works somehow, you know.
And I think that.
Well, Alyssa, I'm
Alyssa,
Italian.
what are you coming at? Are you going to? Do you know yet, Alyssa, what you're going to dress like?
I might Indian route for this.
Just gonna go the Indian route. BJ, are you
going to be an Indian with the sisters? Are the sisters going to be bubbly? Yours, the boobies, I call them sisters. Oh, yeah, hang out.
Yes, they're just like now.
Because if they do, everybody that takes a picture with Alyssa, I'm having a stroke, forgive me. Anyone that has a picture with her, you have to donate $1 because her boobs are 50 cents each one.
Question real quick, and this isn't about Halloween High. This will we'll wrap it up with Halloween High because we got like 15 minutes to go. Something I like. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, though, and just remind everybody you go to Halloween-hotness.com to donate, and if you're watching the show and the show will be on YouTube, you know you'll be able to put your phone up to the QR code and see if you can get some stuff there. But on another note, I want to ask just real quick. So I always like to ask actors this, and a lot of you guys might have
I want to say one more thing before you. All of you on my Facebook page, all 5,000 of you who love me so much every day, you bullshit. I adore you. I love you. You're wonderful. It's all true. But send $1, people. I want my 5,000 people on my Facebook to send $1. Otherwise, I'm going to block all of you.
If I may, look, here's what's up. You guys know me, you follow me, you follow my journey. And I'm being serious about this. If you donate $50, that enables you to have a drink and buy my time with you. It could be a Coca-Cola, it could be whatever. I'm not buying. But if you donate $50, I will give you my time.
Let's
do it for kids.
For $50.
What?
You're not very pretty.
Hey, I'm just saying.
No, you're good, Mike, and that's nice. And BJ's been trying, getting all the celebrities to actually say yes. They'll do videos, some videos for people who make a big enough donation. You guys, this isn't money that goes into any of our pockets. We don't get anything out of this whatsoever.
How much videos do we have to donate, man? If I may clarify, how much do they have to donate to get these videos, BJ?
$250, I think.
250 is what we're putting it at. So,
listen,
because
there's a $300 option that I will do it while I work out.
Oh,
interesting. I've got a home gym here. Yeah, listen, I've got a home gym here.
Only if you work out in a G-string.
That's not going to happen. But see, I'll be topless.
But then you might get some.
Listen, I'll be topless, but no G-string. That's not what I do. That's not where we're going.
I know it's the Speedo.
All my male friends in Palm Springs would definitely watch you in a G-string.
Well, yes, look, they're already watching me, bud. They're already watching me. So, yeah, they're already watching me. So let's not play that game.
I hate conceited people. I really do. But for $50, I'll give you a lock of my hair.
Oh, you're gonna be all this shit because I'm buying it all.
I love this show. So everybody, are you enjoying yourselves? If you are, please, $1. I think we're worth $1
or more.
Look at the joy. Look at the fun we're bringing. Wait, those of you who are listening to us on the radio, and those of you who are watching us on your cell phones, on whatever device you have, you're having a good time, right? It's free, right? So give me $1. I don't bet.
Why are you lowballing this so hard? I'm just asking for a cup of coffee or a monster.
Well, we're hoping that we're going to have 5 million people watch this. So if 5 million people gave $1,
We
you know, then we would have some money.
People are going to watch this because God,
We want to blow this out of the water.
Do you realize what $5 million would do for St. Jude?
You
How
imagine?
children would be lives would be saved.
Would be amazing.
You know what the running cost is at $1.5 billion is the running cost for St. Jude?
$1.5 billion.
$1.5 billion, and that it's the only hospital where the kids don't pay and the parents don't pay.
And the parents
they
don't.
keep them together. They keep them together, which is so important. And this is we do live in America, and I hate to have to do this to fundraise like this, but St. Jude is an important part of America. It is, especially in this time we live in. And I shouldn't have to be up here asking for this, but that is what I'm asking you for.
Okay, and for those of you out there who have children, think of this. God forbid your child was ill and you couldn't be with it because you couldn't afford the motel near the hospital where your child is, and your child wakes up in the middle of the night crying, "Mommy, Daddy." Being Italian, we cry at the drop of a hat. Excuse me, everybody. But what's more horrible for a child than not to be with its parents when it's ill? So give $1, you son of a bitches. Don't be so fucking cheap.
There you go, Gramps. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. You guys, it really is important. Alyssa knows. Alyssa is a mom, and Alyssa's got the most beautiful daughter on the planet. You know,
the old lady looks good.
BJ's a father. Ron has 2 adult daughters now. They're not children, but
they're older than I am.
But this is a very important cause. We really want
I got 3 kids. God damn it, 3 adult daughters. Yeah.
Mike Ferguson has 3 kids, so I'm the only one.
Adult daughters, sir.
Well, he doesn't have children because he's a fairy.
But either way, it's just really important, you guys. It would be so much fun for you guys. And if you want to meet some of your favorite stars, let me again go over this list real quick, you guys.
And more. There's more.
Yeah, this is just the small list, and they're adding people to it. But
you guys haven't said Mike Ferguson yet.
But you're on the show, so we said Mike Ferguson.
We had over 1,000.
Yeah, but you could have said it already, and you did it. Just say it.
Last year we had over 1,000 attendance. This year we hope to beat.
I don't know if they had 1,000.
Yes, we had 1,000 attendance.
It was huge, man. It was huge.
It was huge, though. Either way, you guys. So the people that you will meet, there's a Lifetime Achievement Award for David Keith. Jeremy Sumter will be there. You guys know him from Friday Night Lights, and he was also in he's Peter Pan in that huge budget Peter Pan movie.
Listen. Which David Keith are we talking about?
It's actually, I've got to jump in. It's Keith David.
Oh, it's Keith David.
Yes, Keith David and David Keith are 2 different people.
That's why I'm asking. Thank you for listening.
I'm an idiot.
I sent you a message behind the scenes.
Let's talk about
Keith David from They Live, you guys. Keith
They Live. Listen, from They Live. Listen, with Roddy Piper. And listen, I'm excited about that. I can't wait to get my picture taken with him. They Live. That was one of the biggest movies that shaped me.
Oh my God!
And
yeah.
I still use
something about Mary.
Yeah, something about.
But you know
Mary.
what?
Listen,
I know you're going down the list. The one that I was just stoked, and I checked again today to make sure he's still confirmed, is Greg Evigan.
Yes,
BJ and the Bear. That's where BJ came from. When I got into radio and took the name BJ, it was BJ the DJ. Yeah. Go ahead, Ron. It's right over the plate for you. But Greg Evigan,
wow.
and I watched that show as a kid. Mike and I
shit.
are about the same age. So it's like, man, and the monkey, my dog looked like a bear when he was a puppy. So there was my bear, and I named him that. So anyway, go ahead. Greg's the one I'm really excited to see.
So if you're big horror fans, you have Lisa Wilcox coming in. You have Christina Clee, Barbara Crampton. You have Alyssa Dowling. Don Wilson has been added. James Duvall, who's a good friend with Mike, I believe.
Yeah, I'm great. James Duvall's a great guy from Independence Day. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds. And Night of the Zombies.
Yes, Adrian Wilkinson, and you guys, let me just give a shout out to all
What's
the.
Adrian doing? I haven't seen Adrian in 100.
I follow her on TikTok, so she's doing stuff all the time
She's
on TikTok.
working?
Yes.
What a beautiful Audrey Hepburn.
I listen, guys. I'm really excited to meet Cynthia Rothrock. Now, I've been in her.
She's very nice. I like her.
Dawn the Dragon Wilson, because I really feel that I should fight her in a movie. And I don't know, because look, I just fought Nikki Whalen in the movie. I sold for her.
Nikki Whalen and Cynthia Rothrock aren't the exact same as far as.
But I would sell for her, is what I'm saying.
You know,
I'd let her beat me
on
up.
the 21st.
Nikki Whalen.
We'll film it.
Yeah, Nikki
Whalen. I would sell for her in a heartbeat on film. She's a legend, and it's an honor to meet her there. Martial arts, I have martial arts background, so that's, and again, Don the Dragon Wilson. Look, man.
So nice. I met him at an Oscar party. He was so nice. It's not even funny. But hold on, because I want to get in. We got 3 minutes left, and I want to get into sponsors. So here again, you guys, sponsors for this year's Halloween Hotness. Please support them, and please, donate at Halloween-hotness.com. You have obviously the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. We have Mesic Films, Fear Flicks, After Hours Cinema, The Emerald Forest, Heinz Productions, Wicked Monkey Pictures, Roger the Wild Child Show, Dream Machine International Film Festival, and Rhinestone Films. Did I get them all, BJ?
You got them all.
And again, we want to thank Sickoff, because without Brian Sickoff creating this event, this never would be taking place in the first place. We want to thank him. He puts on a great event. Again, you guys, the event takes place at Madame Tussauds. Tussauds, Madame Tussauds. It's in Hollywood on 6933 Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. You'll be able to meet all your favorite stars. But the biggest thing is.
Oh, wait, question. Are we doing the Penthouse this year or just the museum?
Just the museum. The Penthouse outside is being renovated. It's not going to be done in time. And there is a virtual ride that is supposed to be open.
It's dope.
Halloween-hotness.com will announce if it's actually open. Madame Tussauds has done an amazing job. Thank you so much to them. And Michael Tapia, who's the manager over there, for putting a lot of this together for us. We really appreciate it. But keep an eye on the website to see what's all going to be open, who's coming.
The best fun I found was everybody loves the lobby, because in the lobby, folks, you could be in King Kong's hand. They have the actual big, enormous King Kong, and you can have pictures taken of you and your family and King Kong holding you. It's like the most Hollywood. I mean, you can't get more Hollywood than that.
We have a rerun of the entire building. Yes.
It's a party inside Madame Tussauds, and everybody is part of that party.
Yeah.
From the moment you go in to the moment you leave, you are entertained. $35. What is $35 today? Gasoline. Here we're paying in Palm Springs $7 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
So again, first of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I also want to thank all our guests. We want to thank Mike Ferguson, Alyssa Dowling, BJ for helping put all this together and helping us with this whole thing. We also want to thank Gigi Edgley and Cynthia Rothrock, who's such a legend. I'm so excited. I couldn't even believe it. And so we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We hope everybody donates and goes to the show. Again, it's Halloween-hotness.com. And please, all the people that have been on the show that are taking their time, please go support all their projects. They've all done so many phenomenal things. Everybody's got movies on Tubi or someplace. Follow them in social media. One more time, it's the Gigi Edgley, at BJ Mesic, at official Cynthia Rothrock, at Alyssa Dowling. Those are their Instagrams. Mike is at Mike Ferguson 71, right?
Yes.
Yes, Mike Ferguson 71. Follow everybody, support everybody, because we got to go and we're out of time. But we want to thank you guys so much for coming on the show and sharing.
And Alyssa, I will be so proud to work with you and be your part. I cannot wait.
Yay!
You'll have a wonderful time on the set.
All right, everybody. See you
I got to see you next month. Thank you so much.
Chat room.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Can turn out to be so wrong. Yeah, we in the mix. Yeah, we in the mix. It's
It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes, download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.